everybody. Old Drew here again. I thought I'd process a image of Saturn now. I'm trying to clear some room off my computer for tonight because my conditions are looking real good right at the break of the sun going down. I got, let's see here, at the break of the sun going down, I got above average seeing, average transparency, no clouds, wind at 5 miles per hour, and that stuff right there looks scrumdiddly-umptious. And look what's going to be happening at that time. I'm going to have the GRS, Europa, and IO telling behind them. And I really would like to get that image this evening. Anyway, let's get started on old Saturn here. Now I'm going to use these files right here. I'm going to use this little obsidian right here. These regions of interest right here are going to be 640 by 480. I believe that one's going to be, let's see here, it's going to be a whopping 1304 by 976. I'm going to cut that down in pip. This is going to be done differently than Jupiter because instead of one file, I'm going to be combining all these files. And I'm going to do them separately through derotate them separately through WinJupos, and then combining them after I derotate them, and then go from there. But first, I got to do the pip thing first. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it. First, I'm going to open the pip just like I did in the first one on Jupiter. There. I'm going to skip that one. Don't need nothing in there. The only thing I'm going to do here is unenable the cropping. I'm going to skip the rest of these tabs all the way over to this one, and I'm going to change that API over here to SCR. You know, WinJupos favors the SCR files, just to let you know. Click that so it'll have my WinJupos information on there, and then I forgot to enter yes. Very particular about that. And that's what that's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that one's, oh, I forgot to do it. I need to do my test threshold. Oh yeah, it's going to be all in there. And we are good to go for due process. Start processing. These go a little bit quicker. Oh, I said they did. This one here's going to be a little over 5,000. I'm going to need a lot of frames because those suckers really are noisy. Man, I hope I get a good image out of this so I don't look stupid. But if I do, oh well. I had fun doing it. Alright, there's my file. Coming on up. There it is. Bam. I'm going to go ahead and drive this, put all this stuff right here on my desktop screen. Then, just like I need to make my image for WinJupos. Somewhere. No, there's a calculator. What I want to do is I want to get that 5,283. 5,283 divided by 2 equals 2,641. So I'm going to try to get this sucker right here as close to 2,641 as I can. Well, you know, that's pretty good right there because I need to try to find me a good frame for WinJupos to look at. It just don't look too good at all. I see a little bit of Cassini division there. Oh, that's not too good, but you know what? Remember that number 43. Ooh, what do y'all think? I think that one's better. 45. I'm gonna go 45. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get this use this current image right here. So I'm gonna hit this export frame current, and it's gonna save it to my desktop. But I'm gonna do something different. I forgot to do it. There it is. Bam. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of here. Since I'm doing all these separately, I'm gonna leave them in the folder. That way, I don't get them all mixed up. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a WinJupos on this one. I'm going to do each one, all of them at the same time, but I'm going to do all of them this way, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do them. Then I'm going to go ahead and do them and pause it while I do the rest. I'm going to go to my program. We're going to go to Celestial Objects. Ooh, Jupiter. We're going to scooter on down to Saturn. We're going to do a image measurement. No. Okay. Open. Going slower because I got this thing recording. Let's go desktop. Jupiter shortcut. Yep. Here. See where it says pit first? Should be, and there's my image. Oh, all right. Now this is going to be a little bit different than Jupiter was, because Saturn doesn't have that F11 feature on it. You're going to do this manually. You have to get you got your arrow buttons that will move it, this way and that way. That's your arrow buttons. See what I'm saying? Up and down, left and right. And then see that N and that P? You hit that P, it'll move this way. Hit that N, and it'll move this way. We want to get that sucker in there as best as we can. I'm really bad at this. Oh, yeah. And you're going to do your page up and page down to make it smaller or larger. There's page up and page down. For this right here, I'm going to zoom it in. No matter what I do to these things I can do, make it bigger, or I can straighten it up if I want to, or make it brighter or whatever. No matter what I do, it's not going to affect my image at the end, and I can leave them that way if I want to. So sometimes I make them a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter and make it easier to see. So it's a pretty tedious thing here. Because if you don't get it just right, you're going to have lines. There'll be lines coming up, showing up over here and over here and over here. And I can't stand that. I can kind of hide them when I process them, but it sure is a pain in the keister. All right, I like that right there. You know what? I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say save image. You know what? I'm going to save it right. Oh, I can't do that. That's right. No, 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 no. For some reason, I can't save it to the same folder. I got to save this to the desktop. That's weird. I don't know why. It didn't screw me up, did it? Yeah, it missed my fucking. Short. I see I got to create a shortcut because I accidentally tried to put that in there. I forgot all about it. Sucker. Let's drag and drop your ass there then. Oh! Just gonna put you back there. Put you right back there. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot all about that doing that. Man, it's stupid. Saturn's a whole different ball game. Saturn's a whole different ball game here. Yeah, that. You know what? That. Well, it might not work. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Let's check it out. No, it didn't. I'm going to have to redo it. So we're going to open up WinJupos, which is already opened up. And we are going to save image to the desktop. For goodness sakes. See, no problems there now. There, we got it. Whew. All right, I'm going to open her back up. We'll go to Tools. Go to the rotated video. That's going to be my Jupyter file. And it's going to be my desktop. Here's my measurement. Open. There you go. All I got to do is start the rotation. It's going to take a little bit, so we're going to pause the video, and I apologize for the inconvenience and mess up on my thing. And here's the folder it's in. Right here's going to be the D-rot. See where it says there at the end, D-rot. And that's going to be our file. What I usually do is I run it through ASI or AS3 real quick. Just to make sure it's good. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going to analyze it real quick. And if it's screwed up or something, I know I can go back and fix it now instead of waiting until I get all my files done, and then have to go, okay, which one is this and where's it at? Yeah, that don't look bad. See, if it was a bad file, excuse me. The software, it puts your best frame at the very beginning, right? And it goes, how it deteriorates. But if you have one that has part of it off, or if you have one that your USB is not doing good and you can't, you're overdoing your computer and it's got a zapped looking frame, it's going to put it right there in the front. And your quality graph is going to be way down here. So this is good. We're good to go. All right. So I did that one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. I got 5 more to do, and I'll get right back with you. And when I do this one right here, I'll show you how to do that real quick. But I'll see you here in just a minute when I get these done. All right, everybody, we're back. I've got all these derotated, got them all ready to go. All I got to do is join them together and make one big file so we can go ahead and stack it. But I'm sure somewhere in WinJupos there's a way you can stack them while you're derotating them or whatever, but I don't know how to do that myself. Let me show you one thing though on here, something that's going to be kind of important during the stacking phase. If you look on here for some reason, it could happen to you too. Here's one of my, look here, my RGB is 75, 73, 59. Okay, take that one out. Let's go to the very end one. Here we go. 79, 53, 59. And this one was what now? 75. So we're going to do a little something on here on this one. I'll show you here in just a second. Okay, on here we're going to go planetary. I'm going to leave that one on there because that's my first one anyway. And it's going to be join mode because we're going to be putting them together. Right here, nothing. Oops. Right here, unenable cropping because we got them right where we want them to be. SCR file. Go ahead and what the heck. Might as well go. Okay, now on this one right here, I'm going to go to stretch histogram white point 2. One was 79, one was 75. I'm going to go ahead and go up to 76, 77. That's the middle point. 78. But where it says all channels, I'm going to go, no way, Jose. Well, I just want to do the these ones up here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and test that first one, see what it looks like. See? Raised it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Got it up to 78. Now that 79 is going to come down. We'll put it on there. Now let's go around and drop all of our files in there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm glad I looked at that because it's backwards for some reason. Rotate one. Down here on the bottom. Make sure. See, usually my derotated one's on the top. Check these real quick. Yeah, it's up. Okay, we got all 5 of our files in here. This, we ain't got to do that, we don't have to do that because we've already did it on those other ones. Test options. This is going to give us what we got going here. We've got 25,981 frames at a region of interest of 640 by 480. And our max pixel is going to be right there where we want it to be. So you know what? I think it's time to do a processing. It's going to take a little time to do this. So I'll get back with you in just a little bit. And we're back, and here's the finished product. The finished product. It is ready for, guess what? AUTOSTAKKERT 3. We'll drag it on in there. Make sure our plan is ticked. Dynamic background, ticked. 6 because my gain is set at 350. Local, auto size, color is auto detect. And let's do a analyze on that. Now we know that the graph is going to come up here. It's going to be cut into quarters. Quarters vertically and horizontally. One counts for the number of frames, and the other counts for the number of good frames. Yeah, as soon as it gets done analyzing, I'm not going to make you wait through the torture of that happening, so we'll be back. Okay, we're back. You know, I did that 6 robust, and it didn't give me but, not just a few. So I went and cranked it all the way up to 8. It gave me all the way up to here. But we're not going to use all them. We're just going to go up here to, like I said, when it gets done with your quality graph, this first one's that's going to be my best frame out of all the 25, almost 30,000, whatever frames I got. And they're going to degrade as we go on. And there's going to be my worst one. Ooh, that is a bad one, isn't it? We definitely don't want that one in the stack. So I'm going to hold down my control key. I'm going to come to about, if I get about 20%, or I can just go over here and 20. Oh, that's 320. 20%. And we're going to go with 20%. We got a good number of frames there. We can go ahead and leave it with a quality amount, 20%. I'm going to, we got that done. I'm going to raise this zoom up to 200. I don't know what that's going to do. Get it on in the middle here. Since this thing's so small, let's see what the 40. Next thing we're going to do is going to be our points of interest. See that 40? We're going to try with the 40s. 25. Yeah, let's go 32. I like that 32. See that right there? It got an automatic placer there, but it puts it on the dark spots. And they said in the tutorials, the man who made the software says, do not put them on the black spots. So I'm going to add a few. Other go, oh man, that's way too many. Probably is. Everybody's probably like, oh man, you raised your robust up all the way to 8. Oh my lord. You know what? It's probably a bad thing too, but you know what? Let's just check it out and see what happens. I like to live on the edge a little bit every now and then. Alright. I like that. So, where's on down here to one? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure it's on frame number 1, of course. I got the 20%. And I got this tick or normalized stack, 75%, and I still don't know what that's for. RGB align and save and folder. And I might do a little drizzle on a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it off on this one right now. I'm going to do guess what? A stackalicious stack. While that's doing that, we'll go ahead and push pause, and when it gets done, we'll be right back with you. Looky there, folks, it's done. I could go over here to show output directory, but my output directory is right there because there's where we started from. Check it out. That's going to be our finished image after all that work. Come up there, you long-winded son of a gun. Now, we are ready to do our RegiStax 6. Last tutorial, a nice gentleman told me that I did it on the wavelets. You know what? He was absolutely correct, and I appreciate that, sir. If you're listening. That's another reason why I do these tutorials. I learned just as much from the feedback from fellow astrophotographers and what maybe y'all might be learning from me. So it's a win-win situation. First thing I'm going to do is going to do my RGB. I'm going to do an auto. Like I said, anything over that 1.0, you're going to be losing data. So we might have to go back a couple ticks. Oops, I went 1, 2, 3. I went up 1. 1, 2. That's what we had. It's going to be a little darker, but we'll take care of that in a little bit. So here we go. Now these wavelet tools here, excuse me, I think of them like paintbrushes. This one here on the bottom is going to be your thickest paintbrush, And they're going to get thinner and thinner and thinner. And this is going to be your thinnest one for your most finest detail. That's what we got so far. I'm going to try not to over sharpen on this one. It's going to be hard not to. This is such a cruddy frame. Such a cruddy. You know what? I'm going to leave those two there. I'm going to see what this does. It's getting there. Maybe bump it up a little. No more than that. Yeah. I'm going to give it a couple of these denoisers. Okay. And this here, I'm going to just a little bit. I don't use this one here on my Saturn images. Just watch the rings. When I do this one, I'm going to click this and watch the rings. See that change? I don't like that. Now watch the rings again. Oh no, that is not going to work for me. So I'm just do a little denoising right there at about 15. I do not like the color on that. Let's try to do another one. Nope. Green, you gotta go. Bye bye, baby. See, I'm gonna try to keep that back down there to that. That's a tough one, man, because I'm gonna bring that gum. The other one's down. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what? I like that. Oh, let me take my green down one more. Nope, too red. Red down one. Nope, too green. All right, we're gonna get rid of that green a little bit with Hasta La Vista Baby. All right, I like the way that looks right now. We'll do it like that. One more tick on that. I wanna finish over here. I like it right there. And I want to push. Now I'm happy with my image. One to hit. I'm gonna put save image. Of course, to my desktop. I'm gonna push S1. Save. Now, check out Photoshop. I'm gonna run them through pretty much the same process as I did Jupiter. Maybe a little different because, of course, the different colors. I'm zooming on in here. It's green, sucker. I'll mess around with it a little bit before I see what a sharpening I do to it. Do more sharpening. I like that. Sweetly. All right, let's do a saturation on it with my good old TK luminosity mask. Oops. Good old Mr. Wilson. I'm gonna click this right here, and it's gonna give me some of them things down there. Uh, Oops. I want that one. Elite. Yes. Mm. What? I need to brighten it up too. I'm gonna do the lighter and do the strong later. Too strong. We'll go with that. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna merge visible. Bam. There we go. I'm gonna do a little noise. First, I still have Vista Green. This is definitely gonna need the strong. First, I'm gonna do medium, see what it looks like. Not a nothing. Edit. Undo. Yeah, I like that a whole lot better. I'm gonna go down here, do a little noise reduction with my dust and scratches because Stickle will make your image go bye-bye. That's what that does. Oh, well, that's not half bad. I'm gonna show you another little trick I'm gonna do here in a minute. We're gonna go ahead and shoot this joker out of here. Export as no. We're gonna open up RegiStax sticks one more time. Drop that sucker right in there. It's a little dark. Good enough though. So looks like hmm, hmm. I like that. Just like that. Not my best in the world, but it's not my worst either. Go over here to this camera. I'm gonna put a little sunshine on it. Not too much though. A little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's going to be my finished product. S3. There it is. Not too bad. You see some of the lines there, color lines. Maybe you need old hexagons up there somewhere, hexagon northern storm. We got a good division on the casino division. We got, that's about it on the divisions there. I mean, but it's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Anyway, the jewel of our solar system, Saturn. Clear skies.